So next topic is noble metals. Let us see what is noble metals. Silver, gold are present at the bottom of the reactivity series of the metal. They are unreactive metals, do not react with water, acid and alkalis. Therefore occur in a free state of nature and they are said to be noble metals. Okay, so those metals which found free in nature, okay, they do not react with moisture, acid and alkalis, they said to be noble metals. Platinum has a similar property and is it also a noble metal. So platinum, gold, silver, these are noble metals. The noble metals are mainly used to make ornaments. As they are unreactive, the ornaments made from them do not lose their shiny surface, shine easily. Gold and silver are also used to give a decorative and protective coating on the other metal as the process of electroplasting. Gold and silver are used to making high value coins. Platinum is used in electrical gadgets. The international standard of weight and measures of the made the platinum iridium oil alloy being highly prized. A number of people invest their money in a noble metal such as ornaments made from the, especially in times when the economy is not doing well. So when economy is not doing well, they invest their money into gold, okay, silver and these noble metals to future profit point of view. Let us talk about corrosion of metals. Corrosion is a process by which materials such as metal are slowly eaten away when exposed to air and moisture. We know that metals react with moisture, metal react with oxygen. Whenever metal come in contact of oxygen, it make their oxide and that oxide leads to eaten slowly that metals, and whatever the oxide they are said to be, the process of making oxide are said to be corrosion. Okay, rusting of iron which eat into the metal layer by layer, the conversion of the surface of the copper into a greenish powder and a turning black to the surface of silver ornaments. So silver makes a coating, black coating, and copper makes a green coating. I have two, this copper and silver. You can see this copper and silver. Okay, so this is silver and this is copper, and this silver make black coating. Okay, black coating when it come in contact oxygen, and this is make a green coating. Okay, so the more moisture the air, the faster is the corrosion, and corrosion cause heavy losses. Sometimes corrosion is useful. For example, a newly cut piece of aluminum corrodes for a layer of aluminum oxide on its surface, and this layer protects the aluminum for the further corrosion. Okay, so we are also layering the aluminum oxide on the surface and layer the protest aluminum further corrosion. Okay, now let us talk about the rusting of iron. To investigate the condition under which the iron rust, perform the following activities. Okay, see these activities. Okay, by this activity we see that the nails in the test tube A and B are not rusted while the test tube C has rusted. Whatever the nails are in C are rusted. The experiment show the rusting can be take place both air, oxygen are essential, and rusting of iron oxide is the oxide metal will be acidic or basic. So by this activity we can show that rusting can take place both in a presence of oxygen and the presence of water. Let us talk about corrosion of other metals. Copper get corroded in the presence of moist air. It first transits, the gradually change in a dark brown and then black finally to green, and the green coating is a mixture of copper compound. Okay. Silver does not get easily corrode in unpolluted air. However, if the air is polluted with the sulfur compounds such a hydrogen sulfide, silver react to form a black coating on a silver sulfide. Okay, so whenever these coppers react with sulfur compound, okay, like substance, then it form corrode black coating, okay, which is said to be silver sulfide. So whatever the black coating present on this silver metal, they are said to be silver sulfide. On exposed to air, aluminum react with oxygen to form protective coating of aluminum oxide that prevent further corrosion. Okay, some metals such as gold and platinum do not corrode in air. That's why gold ornaments do not lose their shine even after several years. So gold is such type of metal that do not corrode in a air, and that's why the ornaments made up of gold is they do not lose their shine even at several years. Okay, so these are the things that we study in this chapter. Okay, so in this chapter we talk about metal, non-metal, metallites, occurrence of metal, and also the occurrence of non-metals, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, silicon, sulfur. We also talk about some properties of metal and non-metal, in which we talk about the physical state, luster, hardness and strength, malleability and ductility, conductivity, sonorous, melting point, boiling point, specific gravity, and some chemical properties of metal, non-metal, reaction with oxygen, reaction with water, reaction with acid, reaction with bases, displacement reaction, activity series of metal, displacement reaction, usage of some metals, usage of iron, usage of copper, aluminum, zinc, usage of other metals like lead, chromium, nickel, titanium, mercury, usage of some non-metal and metallites like silicon, sulfur, phosphorus, carbon, hydrogen. Today we talk about noble metals. Okay, we also talk about electroplasting, we also talk about corrosion of metals, rusting of iron, okay, and corrosion of other metals. So today I stop this lecture. Okay, in next lecture we talk about prevention of corrosion, alloy, and then after this chapter will finished. Okay, so I hope you are making your notes, and whatever I repeating right now the topics what we have already discussed in previous lectures. So you should write down in your copy each and every specific topics in your copy, and please remember it, which helps you to cover this chapter very easily. Thank you.